Hello, my friends. Today's title of the horror story is The Unmarked Grave. Sam loved exploring abandoned places. A photographer by passion, he sought the perfect eerie shot for his growing online following. When he heard rumors about Blackwood Cemetery, a small, overgrown graveyard deep in the woods, he couldn't resist. Locals warned him, "Stay out of the eastern edge. There's a grave there, no name, no dates. Just don't go poking around." Sam dismissed the warnings as local superstition, packed his camera gear, and headed out at dawn. The cemetery was hauntingly beautiful. Tangled roots clawed at cracked headstones, and fog slithered low across the ground. The air carried a stillness that felt unnatural, but Sam found it exhilarating. As he wandered, snapping photos, he noticed a narrow, overgrown path leading to the eastern edge. Curiosity gnawed at him. How bad can one grave be? The path ended abruptly in a small clearing. There it was, the unmarked grave. A crude, weathered stone stuck out of the earth, surrounded by a ring of twisted, blackened trees. A faint scent of decay lingered, though there were no flowers or offerings. Sam set up his tripod. As he framed the shot, the ground beneath him trembled slightly, almost imperceptibly. He froze, chalking it up to nerves. But then, a soft whisper brushed his ears. "Who dares disturb me?" He whipped around. No one. The woods were silent. He laughed nervously, muttering, "Just the wind." He took the shot, but when he reviewed the photo, his blood turned cold. Behind the grave, a figure loomed, tall, gaunt, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the screen. Yet when he looked back at the grave, there was nothing there. The whisper returned, louder this time. "You should not have come." Panic set in. He packed his gear hastily, but as he turned to leave, the path was gone. The woods seemed to close in around him. The trees, their twisted branches, seemed to reach for him. Sam ran, heart pounding, tripping over roots and stones. The whispers grew into a cacophony, voices overlapping. "Stay, stay, stay." He stumbled back into the clearing, realizing in horror he was circling back to the unmarked grave. The earth at the grave's base began to shift, as if something was crawling its way to the surface. A skeletal hand broke through the soil, followed by another. The figure from the photo rose, its hollow eyes fixed on him. Sam screamed and bolted, forcing his way through the trees until he burst into daylight, collapsing on the forest floor. When he reached his car, he vowed never to speak of what he'd seen. But that night, as he reviewed his photos again, every single image, no matter where it was taken, showed the figure. It was always closer. By morning, Sam had vanished. The only trace left behind was his camera, found propped against the unmarked grave. The last photo taken showed Sam, his face twisted in terror, standing in the clearing. And behind him, the figure was smiling. This is the end of story. So guys, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.